With the first pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Markelle Fultz. Surprise, surprise, Markelle Fultz is the #1 overall selection from the Boston Celtics. This is exactly what is supposed to happen and exactly what will happen. Now, the Celtics have a better backcourt and frontcourt, I will admit. Isaiah Thomas and Avery Bradley are both pretty darn good players, and they're better than like Amir Johnson and Jonas Jerebko and Al Horford. Sorry, Al Horford. He was doing really well in the playoffs, too. But Amir Johnson and Jonas Jerebko, no. So, the big need for them, I would say, would be power forward, but there are no power forwards worthy of being taken #1. Sorry, Lauren Markin and Zach Collins, you're not #1 overall worthy with Markelle Fultz here. Now, they're having Isaiah Thomas trade rumors. I saw something where it said their only untouchable is Al Horford. First of all, I don't know why he's making $30 million. Second of all, Isaiah Thomas is your best player. I understand he's 5'9", and being small can be a liability, but he has centered his game around being small. If he wasn't small, his game would be much different. They also have Avery Bradley at the 2 guard. Avery Bradley's a pretty darn good player, excellent 3-and-D guy. And if you have that on your team, then that's a very good piece. They also have Marcus Smart off the bench, who's also a very good defender, but he cannot shoot for his life. Markelle Fultz can shoot. He's not a great shooter, but he can. He's not as bad as like a Josh Jackson or De'Aaron Fox. I don't know how he just missed that shot, though. But maybe they should trade Avery Bradley. Now, as I said, Avery Bradley is a very valuable piece to this team. One of their best players. Probably their 3rd, behind Horford and Thomas. Sorry, Jay Crowder, you're #4. Anyway, maybe they should trade him. He's only like 26, 27. In a few years, he's going on a big contract, and I don't know if he's worth a ginormous max deal. I don't know exactly if he's going to ask for a max deal, but he's at least going to ask for close. Maybe they should trade him. Markelle Fultz is more of a 2 guard than a 1 guard anyway, but since Washington was so bad, they had to play him at point guard, and he still dominated. So, he can play the 2 and the 1. Maybe I think he'll probably come off the bench year 1. He'll get valuable playing time off the bench, but him and Marcus Smart will be the 2 guards off the bench. Maybe they'll do that. Because next year, I think Avery Bradley will be better than Markelle Fultz. When it's all said and done, I think it'll be Markelle Fultz, who's better than Avery Bradley. But next year, Avery Bradley will be the better player. We gotta make one more shot. Going for the dunk. That was weak, but okay, next. With the 2nd pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers will be selecting Lonzo Ball. If this was 2 days ago, I would be saying the same thing I just said about Markelle Fultz. Surprise, surprise. But there have been rumors that the Lakers aren't sold on Lonzo Ball. I even made a video on it. It has like 200 views within like the first 3 days. So thank you guys for watching that video. But I still do think they're going to take Lonzo Ball. I think LeVar will be so triggered if they didn't. And I think LA is the perfect place for Lonzo. Not only because he's from LA, but because he can learn. I said that in the Lonzo Ball video. I said he can learn from Coach Luke Ridnour, who's a former point guard, but their coach isn't Luke Ridnour. It's Luke Walton. But the main thing is for GM, or whatever position Magic Johnson is. Magic Johnson, I think, is the greatest point guard in NBA history. It's hard to tell he's a point guard. He's like 6'9". But Lonzo can learn a lot from him. They're both tall point guards. Lonzo's 6'6". He's only 19. Maybe he'll grow even more. I don't even know. But I do think Lonzo will benefit from being in LA. Because he's by far clearly the most ready for all this media hype out of anyone in the draft. I think that's pretty clear with all the media he's been getting this year. And how good he was in college. And he played in LA. So, I mean, that'll just be a little easier for him to transition. Same city. Same fans. Same LeVar Ball, maybe. To be determined. Now, as I said, there was a source. I think it was Bleacher Report. Now, they could take Josh Jackson. They could take De'Aaron Fox. Maybe even Jason Tatum. Which I think might be a little bit of a reach at 2. But I still think they will be... No, give the freaking ball. I do think that they will still take Lonzo Ball. That was a solid brick. Gotta get one more. Okay, I'll take it. Weak little lamb. With the 3rd pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Josh Jackson. This isn't exactly the perfect fit. I think Malik Monk is the perfect fit for the Sixers. Sixers need someone who can shoot. Malik Monk can play in the 2 and the 1, which is what they need. But they're taking Josh Jackson. Now, Ben Simmons may be the point guard of their future. He's going to be the ball handler. Now, that team is just a bunch of players that can't shoot. I know Joel Embiid can shoot, but he's played 31 games in 3 seasons. Robert Covington's a good shooter, but yeah, I don't think he's the future of his team as much as I like Robert Covington. Josh Jackson can't shoot. Josh Jackson can't play the 1. He can play the 2. But he is more of a 3. So, not a perfect fit, however, definitely best player available, sorry De'Aaron Fox, but I'm a big Kansas fan, so yeah. With the 4th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Jason Tatum. With the 4th pick, the Suns get Jason Tatum. They have Eric Bledsoe, they have Devin Booker, so we don't really need a guard. I know Eric Bledsoe's like 27, and he's going to be older when the Suns are good. So I think they should trade him. Maybe get another draft pick in this draft class. However, I do think they do a position that they need more of a point guard, and that's Jason Tatum. They have Dennis Smith, a small forward. However, I don't know if Dennis Smith is a small forward on a very, very good team. Look at the Warriors and Cavs. They have LeBron and Durant. T.J. Warren will never be as good as LeBron and Durant. I'm sorry, T.J. Warren. I don't think Jason Tatum will either. Jason Tatum is the best pure scorer in this draft class and will fit perfectly with Devin Booker. I think this is a great fit for Tatum. Booker's obviously great at scoring the basketball, and so is Tatum. I think this will be a wonderful landing spot for him. If he can just make a shot, for crying out loud. There we go. With the 5th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, Sacramento Kings select De'Aaron Fox. This is one of 2 picks for the Kings. Their first one will be De'Aaron Fox at point guard. Their current point guards are Derek Collison and Langston Galloway. Now, Derek Collison, who's their starter, he's not really a starter for a championship caliber team. First of all, the Kings are nowhere near a championship caliber team, even with Boogie Cousins. And he's a free agent at the end of during the summer, I believe. So why not get a replacement as well as who I think is the best player on the board? That's De'Aaron Fox. He's not a great jump shooter yet, but if he can develop that jump shot, which it's easier to develop a jump shot than athleticism. You can't really develop athleticism, but you can develop a jump shot. If De'Aaron Fox develops a jump shot, he can be a lethal point guard in this league. There will be no stopping this kid named De'Aaron Fox of all teams, the Sacramento Kings. With the 6th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Malik Monk. Malik Monk is absolutely Malik Monk is absolutely perfect for the Orlando Magic. The Magic needs some shooting. I know they have like Evan Fournier and Mario Hezonja, but Malik Monk is the best pure shooter in this draft class by far. So, I mean, there are not a lot of great shooters in the draft class. Can Josh Jackson shoot? No, not really. Can De'Aaron Fox shoot? No, not really. I mean, De'Aaron Fox is a pretty good free throw shooter, though. But Malik Monk, as I said, pure best shooter in this draft. Maybe at worst, I don't know about at worst, but maybe like a J.J. Redick, J.R. Smith. I know that's a bit of a reach for pick 6 with his talented draft class, but they're both very good shooters on 2 very good teams. The Clippers, I mean, they never get out of the second round, even though they get to the second round almost every year, except for like this year and a few other years. But if you have a good shooter in this league, you're a good team. Look at the Warriors. Their best attribute is 3-point shooting. They have Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, heck, can shoot if he needs to. Look at them. They've won 1 out of the past 2 championships, and they were super close to that second one, and that 1 out of 2 is probably going to change to 2 out of 3. Because the Warriors are probably going to... I picked the Cavs at 6. So, for my prediction to be right, the Cavs have to win the next 4 games. Hey, 3 of them would be at home. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Well, the Warriors are going to sweep them. Bring out the brooms. Sorry, LeBron. Warriors going to sleep them, but we're not talking about the finals. We're talking about Malik Monk and the Magic. Now, what I think the Sixers should do is trade out to pick 5 with the Kings, get pick 10. They have a plethora of second-round picks, so maybe try to find a way to deal them and take Monk in front of the Magic. A, the Magic need him, and B, Monk is perfect for the Sixers. With the 7th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, sorry it's blurring, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Jonathan Isaac. The thing about this pick is it's just so perfect. Look at Draymond Green of the Warriors. Draymond Green isn't their best player. He's a very solid defender. He can pass the ball. He can score 10, 15 a night. And he, as I said, not the best player on a championship team, but he's just that team's most important player in my opinion. I think he's more important than Curry and Durant. That team, I'm not saying he's better, but I think he's more important. That's exactly what's going to go on with Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac is going to be the third or fourth best player on the Timberwolves. Obviously behind Towns and Wiggins, maybe Levine. Maybe if season 1 was a fluke, then Chris Dunn. But he's exactly what they need. He can play defense. He's an ass shooter. He can space the floor. He can rebound. He's perfect for this team. Just like Draymond Green's perfect for the Warriors. We're all in this together, right, guys? We're all in this together.